Okay, we're right in the middle of production on Revenge of the Sith. George, what are these new droids like? The new, what are they called? Oh, they're called Magna droids. Okay, awesome. Great name, George. What do they look like? What do they do? Well, they got like these staffs that have like electricity, so they can kind of block a lightsaber, and they can spin their hands around, and they're really good martial, like, fighters. Oh, awesome. Okay, so that's cool. We're getting some weapons that can do things against lightsabers. Yeah, that's cool. What else do they got going on? Oh, like you can cut off their head, and they'll just keep going. Like they're just gonna keep fighting. You have to basically dismantle them for them to stop. Okay, awesome. Really cool. That's gonna be great. Because that's normally how Jedi deal with problems. Apparently, they just cut things, cut heads off. Yeah, I think they're gonna be really cool. They also they're guarding, this guy was like a robot, like a cyborg, General Grievous. Okay, slow it down. I don't want to get too far ahead here. I'm stuck on these Magna droids. What else have they got going on? Oh yeah, well they're also wearing ponchos. What? Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercated Painting. Today we're going to be painting the Magna droids from Star Wars Legion by Atomic Mass Games. Let's do it. So these were primed gray and then given a zenithal of white. I got these used. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some space gray and some runic gray, and we're going to mix that together, and this is going to go all over their body, so all over the metal parts here. Don't forget the top of their heads, where there's a spot on their poncho that just the top of their heads stick out of. Now we're going to take some skeleton horde and some speed paint medium, and this is going all over their poncho. Why do they have a poncho? They're droids. They don't need a poncho. It's not disguising the fact that they're droids, because they have it over their shoulder. They're not getting cold. I can assume it's just to look cool, but why it would hinder? Don't you think it would hinder them? I don't understand why they have ponchos. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a cool look, just it's not needed. We're going to take some magic blue, black metal, and some hull red. We're going to take a makeup sponge, and we're just going to start stippling on some of these colors just on the metal. So, in the art of these, some of them have blue on them, they have rust, they have chipping. We're just going to do all of that with this makeup sponge and just go around and, less is more in this situation, and just add some weathering. Next, we're going to take some Gravelord Grey, and this is going to go all over their staff, their weapon here. Or any of them have guns or pistols, and any other weapons. We want to make sure we steer clear of the energy burst there, though. We're going to take some Doomfire Magenta and some Express Medium, and this is going all over the energy blast on the staffs. I can't let it go. I have to bring it up again. And the ponchos are it's not like they bought extra ponchos at a surplus. The ponchos are literally made for them. It's cut to the shape of their head. It doesn't matter. I'm going to let it go. We're going to take some Martian orange and some nuclear yellow. Now we're going to put on the Martian orange first, and then we're going to start mixing in some of that nuclear yellow here. Just sort of wet blending it while it's still wet. We're going to take some hot orange. This is going to go on the little sensor they have on their chest and also their eyes. We're going to take some desert yellow and we're going to paint that all over the base. We're going to take some Agrellian Earth. Now, this is going to go all over the base, just the whole thing. We want to put it on thick and thin, and because this is going to do its cracking thing when it dries. And we want to take some dead white here, and we're just going to dry brush all those energies that we just did. So on the whip and on these staves. Next, we're going to take some Agrax Earthshade, and this is going all over that base once it is dried. We will glue on some Army Painter tufts, we will put a black rim around the base, and these guys are done. And for a super quick, easy paint job, these turned out pretty nice. They look weathered, they look chipped, they look like they've seen a couple things, you know, out in the wasteland with their ponchos, and I know, I said I'd let it go, but I just can't. They turned out good. I'm really happy with them. You could obviously take these guys a lot further with some highlights and stuff, but for my purposes, they're good enough. In the comments below, please tell me why you think they have ponchos, because there's no reason for it. There's no poncho reasoning. Last month I did Marvel March, where I did a bit more complicated paint jobs and stuff like that, and I really wanted to get back to something that was super simple, anyone could do very easily, and would still look good on the tabletop. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and you guys have a great day. I just googled why Magnaguards wear ponchos, and the best answer Google had was because it looks cool, and you can immediately recognize that they're different than other droids. That sums up George Lucas in a nutshell, because it looks cool and it makes them look different. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercated Painting. Today we're going to be painting the Magnadroids from Star Wars Legion for, yup, bleh, bleh.